How you like your eggs? Scramble or whole?
Oh my god.
Or do you like the sunny side up?
Hey, Swella. We might watch a Crip Mac video after this.
Fuck yeah.
You ever heard of Crip Mac? I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
Give 5 back to community.
That nigga said, I'm a Western Wiggle. I'm a Big Mac Splash. Her coochie and her asshole.
Coochie and her asshole. Keep it 55th Street.
I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
What the fuck? I just watched a recent video of him. And like, as wild as he has really good like mottos.
Yeah. Did you watch the playback video?
Yeah.
I watched that one the other day too. That nigga said, don't remember, never commit suicide. What?
I was like, all right, thank you, bro. I appreciate the support.
That nigga said, so what's a custer? He said, a custer is a buster with a C because I'm a motherfucking Corral.
Let me see if I can play that shit. I'm gonna find it right now. Let me see. It's on Channel 5 is the shit. That is some funny news. Are
we recording yet?
No.
Wow, Larry, good job.
First, actually, we are recording. I'm fucking with you. We are going to start off this episode. Welcome back to the podcast, and we would like to give you a word from our sponsors, Crip Mac. Hopefully, one day he actually does sponsor us. You know.
Snow Crip Mac said this is not a motherfucking game. Some people drink alcohol and they don't drink no water. That would kill you. You gotta eat, you gotta drink water before you drink. It's not rocket science, motherfucker. Stay in school, do sports, get back fight the community at the county so your heart is you fight successful. 55th.
What is that? Hold on, pause.
What?
That part. The C5.
C5 successful.
What is that?
How if I fucking
translate? Okay.
You want me to translate what the fuck he's?
Because he says it so fast that I'm trying to. I understand his language and how to translate things. It's just how. What is he saying?
I couldn't fucking tell. You want me to replay it?
Yeah.
Snow Crip Mac said this is not a motherfucking game. Some people drink alcohol and they don't drink no water. That would kill you. You gotta eat, you gotta drink water before you drink. It's not rocket science, motherfucker. Stay in school, do sports, get back fight the community at the county so your heart is you fight successful. 55th Street. The Snow Crip Mac said this is.
I don't know what the fuck he says
is
there.
Is he trying to say as you see fit?
I don't know. As you see fit.
It's not like he's saying, give back
5 to the community.
Give back to the community.
Yeah, give back to the community.
As you see 5, C57? What did he say? I don't know. Whatever.
I'm not gonna play it again. I'm probably gonna listen to it when we're off the fucking thing and be like, huh?
Add a little snippet and be like, Damonte's an idiot. What he really meant was. Hold on, can y'all hear me? Sorry about that.
Oh my god, is that the eclipse?
Yes.
That is the eclipse. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Let's go, Larry.
My Berserk
First
fans
topic.
know.
How much pain is Kanye in right now?
Are we rating on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. Actually, let's get specific. Let's go 1 to 100.
I'd give him a 52. He's 50-50. He still loves the woman of his kids.
Yes. His soon to be possibly ex-wife.
That's the thing though. You could at least say that the love that they had was somewhat genuine.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Kanye West isn't.
I'm also looking at how long it's taken for them to get a divorce.
Yeah. They've been together for a while.
No, I mean, yeah, they've been together for a while, but I'm also saying how long it's been in the talks of them getting a divorce. Like it
6 months.
Sounds like it's kind of is that the common time?
Nah.
I mean, in some years, like they've been having some tumultuity. Not a word, by the way.
Ever since Kanye said that slavery is a choice.
Yeah, it's been a while. He's been having problems. They've been having problems for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And his behaviors have been putting a wedge between the two of them that he didn't seem like he was intending to even get out. He just kept driving it in further and further and further.
But then again, he's made.
And they like that sometimes, but not in the context of driving a wedge.
In between them.
It's okay to drive further.
In between your marriage, not her thighs, okay?
Yes.
Calm down, people. Nigga, get your head out the gutter.
Bad idea.
How dare you?
Yes. So, we're going to talk about...
Okay. What are we going to talk about?
We just got done talking about Kanye.
Oh, I never did send you the thing.
Segues
into...
You go to the opposite side, as in rivals, but they're not rivals anymore.
Drake? Yeah, that's on the...
I said rivals because I'm thinking that they're in a beef. They're not. I listened to the original Life of the Party earlier, so I'm kind of back in time a second. But they're friends now, I think.
Can Drake drop the worst version? The good version is the one where
he cursed. Yes, and it was a diss track. Mm-hmm. I forgot how different they were between the one that actually dropped and the one that he dropped.
Yeah, because the one Drake dropped was had a diss verse from Kanye. The one that he put on the was it Donda Deluxe or something?
I wish that when you send me these, I could customize the order and see if I could make better segues for them.
It's not going to happen because you don't have an iPhone.
What do you mean? Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. If you had iPhone and I could just send it to you like literally through notes and you'd be able to open up and edit it.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you want to do it.
No, because I'm looking at peek behind the curtains for a second. I'm looking at should you love working or should you at least enjoy it?
This isn't in the exact order.
But I'm also looking at Antonio Brown walks off field.
Mm-hmm. So...
him walking off the field could have led us to. Well, actually, the memeable select. It could have been. It could have been the second thing I'm looking at, the third thing I'm looking at, and then the first thing I'm looking at. Mm-hmm. But then also, it could have went the fifth thing I'm looking at too, which is what we're about to get into.
Yeah, we're about to get into that now.
Okay, you ready?
Let's go from 5 to 3 to 1.
5, 3, 1.
That would be good too. Then we go from 1 to just the 1 to 2.
Actually, no. Let's go 5. Mm-hmm. 5, 2, 3, 1, and then do whatever comes after that.
5, 2, 3, 1. Okay, bet. Yeah, that works.
All right, Drake.
Swella.
Actually, hold on, because this matters.
Yeah.
Would you like to give your opinion on the Drake incident? This is not me trying to pressure you or anything like that. I just feel like as a woman, you might not have that much different of an opinion. Yeah, you don't know about the Drake situation? The hot sauce. Okay, well, if you decide to come over here, then we'll put some headphones on you. We can talk about it. Mm-hmm. Can you hear us as we talk about it right now? Okay.
Okay, cool.
To those of you who don't know, Drake
the most villainous nigga I never met.
That's not villainous, Larry. That's just being smart.
That is smart as hell.
But it's kind of too smart. But at the same time, no, you could easily justify him doing that by how did we end up here? Mm-hmm. We're only hearing about this because you did the thing that he was trying to prevent you from doing.
Exactly. Try to put that shit in your
There's
coochie.
Good reasoning.
Why he does it.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining
literally,
that, nigga.
That's like having a security system in the house. And niggas is like, why do you have a security? And you get your shit broken into. Mm-hmm. Why do you have a security system in your house? You asking me this after I just did, but also almost might have possibly got my house broken into. Mm-hmm. It's like owning a gun. Oh, scratch what I just said. You have a gun, and somebody runs down up in your house, and you shoot that nigga. Somebody asks you, why do you have a gun?
What do you got a gun?
Just after you shot somebody.
Why'd you have the gun?
Who ran it? Because if I didn't have the gun, we all would have been gone.
You would have hit us with that 4-5.
So now, after we've got done arguing semi for a second, mm-hmm. Drake had coitus. I like that word ever since Larry.
Coitus?
Coitus. Same difference.
You mean that shit sound like a disease?
I've been mispronouncing that word for probably, how long has it been? Like a month?
Yeah, it's been a month. Coitus.
Coitus. Actually, coitus sounds like it sounds like inflammation in your coitus.
That's what That's why they ain't win their fucking championship this year.
Anytime Kawhi Leonard gets any kind of inflammation or pain, he's like, I got coitus. Okay, so coitus.
Yeah.
He did the horizontal tango with an IG model.
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, he put the hot sauce in afterwards. Because some people think he put the hot sauce in before. Some people saying Drake's weird for putting hot sauce in his condom before he puts it on. You dumb fucking idiot. You think that nigga is gonna put hot sauce in a rubber?
This is all speculation, of course. I believe.
No, I believe in some reports I've seen. After she approached him about it, he said, "Yeah."
Wow. Yeah, do that.
Why would you deny it?
I mean, that's true. That's smart moves.
You're doing it for a good reason.
That's a power move. Ain't trying to have no more Aubreys.
Why do we have phones? Why do we have cases on our phones? Why do we have locks on our doors?
So nobody breaks in.
Why do we have car insurance? Actually, no, we're not gonna talk about car insurance. Actually, no, we are gonna talk about car insurance, but that's towards the end of the podcast.
Face the end.
Yeah, I don't understand. They had sex. He took it off.
Shit sounds like a shit at the horror movie.
She's still in the room, right? Fucking shit, man.
Y'all just need to have like
I got Cujo.
1-to-1.
I got Cujo Jr. in the fucking room.
Swear to God, Cujo Mini.
Yeah, man.
It's it's crazy how most people haven't seen the movie Cujo.
I saw it by accident.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It was. I woke up and it was starting. So Cujo, that movie that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Did not know what I was getting myself into.
Just crazy ass dog.
Crazy ass dog.
Huge dog.
I didn't know Cujo was a horror movie.
Yeah,
I thought Cujo was like a dog somebody had that was kind of protective. No, nigga, Cujo was like fucking not Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, but in dog form.
Yeah,
that nigga had a bone to pick. No pun intended.
With everybody.
Everything. The fuck.
Nigga was ruthless.
That dog wasn't just vicious. That dog was purposefully fucking, what's the word? I don't even know. That dog was going after that lady. But anyway.
Yeah, he was he was targeting that. Okay, back to Drake.
We ought to be called distractible. It's fucked up how many tangents we go on. There you go.
I was trying to make sure.
Okay. They had sex. He took the rubber off. He put hot sauce in it. Actually, no. They had sex. He took the rubber off.
Went to the bathroom.
Took the rubber off. Put hot sauce in it. Tied it up. And threw it in a trash can. Mm-hmm. She then went through the effort of finding it. Untying it. I think flipping it inside out. Or squeezing it. Okay, I'm kind of making myself sick to this time right now.
Yeah.
As a man, I don't like dealing with my own. I don't like dealing with that myself. Because, like, I don't know. Once I clean it up, and the thought of it being, I don't know. It being in a rubber is like, huh. He got done. Mm-hmm. Hot sauce, tied it up, threw it away. She then untied it, went through the effort to try to get it out, and then impregnate herself.
Yeah.
And it burned.
I feel like there's a lot of things that we are missing.
I have a lot of questions.
Actually. I had a lot.
Because honestly, ever since I heard this story, I've heard it out loud, but I never said it out loud. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I have a lot of questions. Number one, hot sauce is red.
Exactly. Is that nigga putting some other shit in there, like Baja Blast or something?
Number two.
Yeah.
Hot sauce smells
hot.
Number three.
Yeah, number three.
Why are you going through all this? Greed is a crazy thing. Because honestly, she could have settled with I had sex with Drake.
Oh my God, guess what happened, girls?
That right there.
Did you see his dick?
That right there.
That's a
boom.
That's a power move.
That's a power move.
Yeah. That's like that's
but now you're trying to get a kid out of it? You kind of pushing it, buddy. You have a good afternoon, sir.
I try. Why are you wearing shorts, nigga? It's hitting about 40, 30 degrees outside.
Be safe.
Okay, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Eat well.
Eat well. Eat ass good. I know he heard me.
I wanted to say something baby related. Like, don't be scared to change that. Don't be scared to change the diaper this time. But
it's the boy, right?
yes.
Yeah, ain't no hard to change.
I wonder if how many diapers Jamar's changed. I'll ask you. So what's it like?
You've never changed a diaper?
No.
Shit ain't that hard, bro. Maybe it's because I've lived with my sister for a while.
Well, I won't be changing any diapers.
Anytime soon.
Ever.
Ever. Never. Ever. Forever, ever.
No,
Forever,
she,
ever.
No, she didn't hear me.
Yeah, she ain't paying
No,
attention.
if she'd have heard me, she'd have jumped over here and beat on my ass.
Ever. No kids for me.
That's not what I meant. I'm gonna have kids. I'm just not changing no diapers.
You better get on in that war zone, sir. You're the sergeant, not the fucking commander. Sergeant still get in there.
I'll probably change all the diapers for probably a few months.
Yeah, for the first few months.
I'll never hear the end of, I had to carry this fucking thing, Damonte.
For fucking 9.25 months. And what do you have to show? What did you do for the baby?
The nigga look like me. That's all that matters. Fuck.
Nigga, he got my genes, don't he?
Wait, why are we? How we go from Drake not having kids, or not
wanting,
preventing that other child because
Yeah.
he has a kid now, to jumping back around to that? That's just. I mean, that's not much to report on. That's more of a reporting
That's
story.
wild.
Because we can't really react to it besides saying like,
What?
he did it. It happened.
He did it.
But by you,
I'm gonna start doing that shit,
But
nigga.
by you trying to do that, but Larry, you're you. No way.
I'm sure bitches want some women. Excuse me. Sorry, I need to stop saying that. I'm sure these queens out here want some D1 babies.
Before you said qua, I heard the wa that comes with qua, and I thought you were gonna say whores. Not gonna lie. Because Q's have a W sound as well when you go qua.
they do. Qua.
I heard the wa before the ka.
Mm-hmm.
So you said, I'm sure these. But before you went ka, I was like, Larry's about to call these girls.
I'm not gonna call it.
Larry's gonna call these girls whores, and we're all gonna get canceled for it.
No.
What, Larry? What are we doing?
What? I was just looking to listen to something somebody sent me.
I just want to play that. That's a crazy story. That's a meme right there.
That was Hoodville was going wild when they found out that
Really?
shit. Yeah, they was like, look at them here. They even, I don't know if they had it, but they had this meme like all the toxic niggas in fucking rap just giving him a crown.
Oh yeah, okay,
like,
yeah. I think I remember that.
It was like, here, take this.
That is insane.
That is, but that's just what
But
you.
no, like I don't understand.
It's just the woman thinking of doing it.
I don't understand how she could go, well, this is all his fault. Nigga, you doing what you did is the reason why he did what he did. And I understand people go, well, that's how people justify abuse.
Nigga, what?
This has nothing to do with abuse.
We're talking about you wanting to be impregnated when I don't want you to be impregnated with me. By me. You're taking my sperm.
And she is trying to blame him. Honestly.
The things we do for love.
And this is going to sound crazy. Had she tried to do it and it just not work, and she came out and said this happened but wasn't trying to blame him, I probably would have been like, you know what? I respect that.
But no.
You tried to slap box with an alligator and you lost your fucking hand. But when you try to sue the bayou, that's when we draw the line.
It's wild.
If she could just take her L and leave with it,
Take the L, bro.
This would have been a completely different story.
That could have been a funny ass.
We would have been like, haha, that happened. Let's move on. But when you try to sue niggas and
Try to charge a nigga. I don't know what the fuck you can. That's not. You can't even hold that up.
You
in court.
defamed your own self-respect doing some shit like that.
You can't. That will not hold up in court, no matter what you say, nigga. So didn't he throw it away so it could be thrown away? Isn't it hazardous material? Why are you putting hazardous material inside your coochie? Because that's what they do. They take anything that has your DNA in it and they put it inside that biohazard thing whenever you're at the doctor. And they be like, nobody touch this. It's gonna fuck you up. It's that good shit, you know.
Wow. Memes and things. Larry, who's the most memeable celebrity?
Leonardo DiCaprio. Hands down.
What?
Down, Leo DiCap.
How many memes does he have?
I think he's got a solid 5, 6.
5, 6?
Hold on. I could just look up Leo DiCap memes.
I know he's got the Calvin Candy memes.
Mm-hmm. He's got the Wolf of Wall Street memes.
He's got the... Which ones are those?
He has like 3 just from that. Like when he's looking at the TV, he's like with the yellow sweater. He's like, "Hey, that's me." Yeah.
No, that's from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, well, that's still a meme.
I was going to count that one, but when you said Wolf of Wall Street,
I thought it was. I swear.
No,
it was
that's from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I know Django. He has that one.
Yeah, that's the Calvin Candy meme.
Yeah, the Calvin.
That's the name of his character.
I wasn't know. But I know.
Okay, let's go on movies then. The Django meme, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood meme.
Mm-hmm.
He might get a couple memes from Don't Look Up. I'm not gonna lie.
He might.
That movie is so like Larry.
Is it?
I understand. Like you don't want to talk about it yet because you want to watch it first. But Larry, the one thing that I will give them credit for in this movie
is what?
Before anything else is those panic scenes where certain characters in the moment kind of like have panic, not really panic attacks, but they lose their shit because they're the most stressed out of anybody, and the stress comes from nobody else giving a shit.
Yeah.
And it just comes out, and I'm like, can't you see we're all gonna die? Like on some like angry, like they fucking They turn red, they start crying a little bit. I'm watching it, I'm like, bro, if I would have seen that, I would have instantly been like, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
Yeah. What episode is it?
Episode? What are you talking about?
37. I'm talking about this.
I don't know.
He's like, where are you?
Episode 37.
Okay, cool. In the works. I'm gonna let Madison out while you talk about fucking Don't Look Up.
Oh yeah, that movie's crazy. Emotional damage. Literally, like I kind of was sad at the end. Y'all ever? Okay, no spoilers. Possible spoilers. I'm gonna say spoiler alert just in case. Y'all ever watch a movie and it just drains all hope for humanity from you? Because of how, like, you watch it and you're like, that is not too crazy.
It's not that far
from
reality.
Certain things, like the ending, the first ending, not the second one, that's kind of crazy because we don't have the technology for that yet. I wouldn't think so, but we probably do.
The second attempt?
Yeah. That's crazy, right? But that's pointless because as humans, like, we're gonna fuck up whatever we go to. You gonna let the dog out or what?
Stretch it, nigga. Calm down.
Stretch these nuts in your mouth, Larry.
That's not my job. Say the employee's right here.
Whoa! You can't say shit like that.
What?
You're gonna get me beat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Consuelo.
Yeah, that movie's crazy. Like, that movie. Bring me a couple.
What?
Bring me a couple.
The what?
Bring me a couple.
How much is a couple?
3. Baby, how many can I have?
Didn't you buy them?
No, she bought them. I got an independent woman. She can buy her own stuff. She always wants to, even though I tell her I want to get it. But this time I let her. Y'all like, okay, between Squid Game and Don't Look Up, those are 2 things that I've watched lately that make me go, humanity is fucked.
Squid Games?
Yeah.
I watched episode 6 and 7. I watched the episode right after we stopped watching it.
Human behavior.
The one with the marbles, that shit was fucked.
Yeah.
But then
No,
again,
I watched that show, and I see the way humans interact with each other and what they will do for themselves rather than a team as a whole.
selfish. But no. The episode right after that was some shit that you could not do. You had to make the choice by yourself. Until they got to the nigga that has like that can tell what glass is.
Scott Madison. I think the people that died early got off lucky.
I haven't finished the last episode. There's only 8 episodes, right?
I think. I'm talking about the people who died at.
Don't Look Up.
No. I'm talking about episode 1, Squid Games.
Oh, just the beginning.
Red light, green light. Yeah.
I was fucked.
But they actually technically they got off lucky, but they didn't get off in a good way either. Because once they saw people dying, they freaked out. But had they not freaked out, they would have lived.
Because it wasn't that hard of a game to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got a timer, but nigga, you can. Or you could just crawl.
You know what else I think? In hindsight.
What?
Well, okay, do you know about the old man?
No, but you can tell me.
He was behind the whole thing.
What do you mean?
He was behind the whole thing.
The old man, the main character was with the marbles?
Yes.
So he made it all?
Wait, you're late. You're later in the show. What's the latest game you watched?
Them with the walking on the platforms with the glass.
Okay, you know the guy with the mask? Mm-hmm. You know the other guy with the mask?
Which color mask?
Okay, the guy with the mask that kind of looks like a face.
Okay, yeah. I know.
Now you know the guy above him with the other mask.
Mm-hmm.
That's the old man.
So they didn't kill him in episode.
Yeah, remember? Fuck. What game was that? Where he was like, they're about to start soon. And he was like, give me a second. You remember that?
Yeah.
This was during the glass game.
Yeah.
Or was it he couldn't attend that game? It was one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
That was him. He was the old man.
Wow.
Number one, his death was off screen.
Yeah, because they showed the back of the head of the worker, not him.
Also, I don't think he would have died first game. Remember how he was the example that they went by?
What do you mean?
What is she eating? Probably dog food. Remember he was the one that was still walking and stopping first game.
Mm-hmm.
I think the computers were programmed to not shoot him, no matter what, because he was the nigga in charge. That's
true. Wait, so did you do a big reveal at the end that it was him?
Yes, but it wasn't big reveal. It was a reveal. It was kind of mellowed down because the show was so wild before.
He was like, "Oh, it's him."
Yeah.
And they got the policeman that.
Wait, was it a big deal? I don't remember. I know when the main character found out, it was kind of played down a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I think when we found out was different. I already knew. That's why I don't recall.
So that nigga...
I knew the whole time because my coworker told me.
He fakes the illness that he had.
No, the illness was real.
So he just plays it off?
He's literally on his deathbed, his last appearance. He dies on the show, on screen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I mean like the, what do you call it?
The brain tumor?
No, the dementia type deal.
That, I don't think so. But the brain tumor was real.
Because if you're telling me he just switched character that quickly and just went straight. And you're talking about the dude with the mask that has like, it's like bedazzled human. It's like geometric.
No, the other guy.
Other guy. Okay. Well, I just have to, I'm watching from the
Remember
beginning.
when the guy with the black mask that looked like a face walked on somebody else sitting down, didn't have a mask on? Mm-hmm. And he was like, it's almost time. And he puts the mask on, gets up, and walks away. Mm-hmm. That's the old man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. That's why
the old nigga was above the guy with the black mask. Mm-hmm. And the guy with the black mask was overseeing it while the old man was a part of the game. Because he just wanted to be a part of it that time. It was really the old man's plot. That was something that he had started. He'd been doing it. He just decided at that time he wanted to be a part of it. Because he was like, I got tired of watching. I wanted to see what it was like to be in that situation.
For years, too, because that nigga is old. But that's the thing. That is very interesting. So that's why the area for the marbles is modeled after probably his old home. That makes more sense now, because I was like, what are you talking about, nigga? How does he remember these streets and shit? And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It was weird because I remember watching that specifically because I watched it twice. One time with my sister, one time with you, and I was like, he knows these streets too much. Yeah. You think that they'll just choose a random place that would be too obscure to like pinpoint, but no, he knew exactly where he was.
So between Squid Game and Don't Look Up, those two things kind of black pilled me a little bit.
You gotta explain what black pilled
just a
mean.
Little. Losing faith in humanity, for the most part. The dark side, becoming a pessimist for the most part.
Yeah, you don't become a pessimist. I still hope for the best.
Black pilling is also like, we're all gonna die. What's the fucking point?
I mean,
but not all black pilling is so depressing.
To an extent, you just have to come to terms with it. Come to terms with your own mortality.
Not just mortality, just the fact that we're fucked as a species, because the world is like crazy, man.
Not really. Okay, let me put it like this. In every species, there's these in every major species that arrives on this earth that becomes at least somewhat intelligent or becomes the top of the food chain due to some reasons, they reach these certain checkpoints in their evolution where they choose the right thing, they keep living. They choose the wrong thing, they die.
Yeah, but the people that are doing the shitty things are the ones that continue to live.
We're talking about at an automatic standpoint. Them niggas died at the end of the spaceship. Give or take a few hundred years later.
You're talking about Don't Look Up. I'm talking about people in general.
In general. Yeah, but there's certain points in whenever it comes humanity's checkpoints.
Because the bad people do the fucking over, and the good people are the ones that have to suffer.
Most of the times, but not always.
Okay.
Sometimes there's true redemptions.
Leonardo Dicaprio is the most memeable celebrity.
He is the most memeable. You got any other? Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. Tyrese. Yes. Who else? Kanye.
Because Kanye, yeah. But he has a lot of voice memes. Like,
not just voice, he's got pictures.
Like, okay.
What about the one where he fake smiles and he stops smiling?
Yeah, that's not a picture though. Or I mean, you can do a 2-point picture, but usually most time when I see that, I see the video, and he's like,
oh.
And he's like, I'm not smiling. But the little cap still got that toast thing. I think it's from The Great Gatsby, where he toasts.
Oh yeah,
that's a meme. He got the sitting down meme. He has a lot. That is a real thing. He's got a lot from fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
I don't really keep up with celebrities anymore.
That was so funny, I laughed. I think Kanye West just straight face is funny.
Yeah,
we're just not smiling at all. Or the one where he's I forgot about this one. The one, if you're not know, we're laughing at the one where he's just like
covered in silver.
What was that for?
That was for a Sunday service.
That's why. I was like, shit's wild. I laughed my ass off. I forgot all about that one. Haha, you accidentally left me on scene, LOL.
Oh yeah, the straight face meme.
Yeah. That's how they do most of this shit.
Somebody needs to take the straight face meme and go, I showed you God, please respond.
He's like, no, it was not just my dick. Calm down. There isn't that many memeable celebrities after that. Leo DiCaprio.
Leo, Kanye, Drake.
Hotline Bling, maybe.
The Hotline Bling meme. This guy's off his rocker meme.
This guy's off his rocker.
You know the this guy's off his rocker meme?
No.
gonna send it to you. Actually, no, I'm gonna send it to the group chat with no context.
This guy's off his rocker.
Yeah, this guy's off his rocker. Actually, no, I can check my memes and then see who I see the most. Black people are the most memeable because we're fucking hilarious.
We are very funny.
And then like people with the best like facial reactions, I don't know. They're all just funny. Give them enough of their own rope to hang them with. The paparazzi never really got with my angle is. They treat my married life like some type of entanglement.
Not Jada, no Will Smith, nigga.
Larry, why can't I go through my albums on Snapchat?
It's stupid, ain't it? Because if I could go through my albums on Snapchat, I'd have a lot of memes just on
I would have them right there. My memes are literally in a meme folder.
On cue. See, exactly. What's your meme folder called?
Memes.
Nah, I got my He Don't Miss.
No, actually, no. I have them separated. I have the memes and the reactions separated, and I can take my albums and put them in groups. Mm-hmm. So I got the memes album and I got the reactions album, but I put those two together in a group called Chat Booming.
Because I remember, because whenever I be texting women, they be like, "You really have a sticker response for everything, don't you?" I was like,
nigga, you gotta say load it up.
I sure do. She was like, I have this thing that you could taste, but I don't feel like bringing it to you. And I sent her that. Why the fuck you tell me about it if I can't have it? You know exactly what I'm talking about. I still need to watch that movie.
Here it is. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
The first one is this.
Yes.
I just want to say that while looking for these memes, I just passed up the first pictures me and my girlfriend took together, and I'm just like, oh my God, I did not know what I was getting myself into at the time. Which is it depends on how you look at it. What I mean is, at the time, we weren't dating, and we weren't together, but I also did not know how amazing this individual was going to turn out to be.
Nice save, bro. Nice save.
Yeah, I didn't mean like, oh my God, I want to kill myself. No, I meant like,
oh my God. He saved himself. Don't worry, Consuela. He almost dug himself a hole, nigga. He's already been digging a hole for the past 3 hours, bro.
Give him enough.
I mean, we can also talk about that alley-oop I gave him, and he slam dunked it into a grand slam. 2 different sports. I don't give fucking care.
Fuck, man.
He did a good job. Yeah, this one, the template. This guy's off his rocker.
Yeah, this guy's off his rocker.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking of. Like, I know it.
No, the looking at your phone meme. There's that one. There's the one of him screaming into the microphone.
That nigga turning around. What?
Hold on.
Huh? I'm sorry, but that I'm not saying. Both.
I'm gonna give Drake.
He's second place. What place would you give him?
First.
I'm
about the template because I'm pretty sure we don't. Okay. All right. You were talking about the Hotline Bling, as in the orange jacket one.
Yeah.
That is all I'm seeing.
Yeah, the Hotline Bling one. That's the template one. They got the one. They got this one.
That's not a meme. That's just sad. Oh wait, there's this one of him just pouring his drink in. Oh, there's this one too. All right, hold on. I got it.
Me acting fake mad plans. Holy shit, it's been 45 minutes been passed. 45 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. If a nigga touch me, he gon' meet 4 5s. I'ma shoot like Jordan.
There you go. Those two kind of belong together. I mean, they belong together, but yeah, they belong together.
It's like, let me just pour this drink up. Fuck it, man.
Yeah, man. Joe's probably like, why is Damonte randomly sending in Drake memes?
He's like, it's part of the podcast, Joe. It's part of the podcast.
Joe's probably like, y'all recording?
Maybe. You got a problem with it?
Possibly. Oh, my cousin.
You gonna meet 4 5. I'm gonna shoot like Jordan.
I got a white girl
1995. I'm gonna shoot. Okay, no, we're not gonna. Is this gonna be an arc in the fucking podcast?
She's my cousin.
Go ahead and say her name.
Kayla.
Okay, yeah, okay.
That's my Kayla. Did she listen to the podcast?
No, she hasn't listened since the first prologue.
Kayla, if you're listening to this, you're my cousin now, And in black people terms, no, you cannot deny it.
We do be calling random ass people our cousin though. That just be close to the family.
Oh, he my cousin.
You know, I don't know you. And
yeah. What's the next topic? Because we're kind of fucking up the time now.
We had this thing all set up.
Yeah, we had it set up and everything.
You do know one thing? Antonio Brown walking off that field. That might be a new meme. That shit was wild.
But it's not. It's kind of more. It's more serious than people are giving it credit for.
Do you know why he walked off?
His ankle was fucked up.
And the coach tried to put him back on the field.
He tried to make him play. He was like, no, and it was like, well, get out of here. He was like, what?
I couldn't as much as wild shit that Antonio Brown has done. That is the most reasonable thing, and that's the shit.
How he did it. This is Antonio Brown. What do you expect?
Yeah, I'll just say that part I can't.
But also, I don't know.
I wouldn't have been playing. That's for damn sure.
Oh no, definitely not.
Nigga, what you mean?
But he was like, "Fuck that! If I'm leaving, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go out in style."
Yeah, because from what I'm understanding, I'm pretty sure his fucking either physical therapist or the person that's above him watching
somebody
this shit,
who matters said, "Stop."
You can't. We're not playing on this ankle.
And he did it anyway, and it got to a point where he couldn't do it no more.
Yeah,
we all get like that.
It's like me. If I could play on my fucking broken hip, I would have. But nigga, I didn't get an injury like that.
We all get to a point where we're like, man, I'll be all right, and it'll start to hurt more.
Exactly.
When you make the decision to continue to play with an injury, you better also have the know-all to stop
when it's about to reach the limit.
When you like, okay, I did what I could. I think we need to stop now.
That's the thing. They could have used him for the fucking playoffs. Antonio Brown has never been a bad player.
Oh wait, so you're saying that had he got his rest, they could have had him in the playoffs?
Yes.
Oh, well then.
Simple. You're telling me you don't want one of the probably your top fucking wide receivers playing for you in the playoffs, nigga. Damned his attitude, nigga. He gets the job done.
And he was starting to do better.
That's what I'm saying. And I was like, now you done fucked that whole nigga whole shit up. I'm like, no, fuck you.
Nah, AB deserves more credit than that, man. Yeah.
He's wild, but he sometimes he has good reasons.
He was doing better.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of, I ain't gonna say set him up, but
he's like, he will not be playing on this team. I was like, nigga, I wouldn't be playing with y'all either.
Yeah, y'all try to maybe play on an injury.
Play on a fucking ankle injury. You know how hard those bitches is to heal after you injure them.
And last I checked, that's a necessary part of playing sports.
Exactly. You need your fucking Achilles, your ankle, that whole area. I wish a nigga would. And like, hey, you got to play on this shit. I was like, no. Now, if I broke my thumb before in football games, that's fine.
Yeah, it's your thumb.
Yes, your thumb. You don't.
I mean, it depends on what position you playing, but
what was I playing? I was offensive.
No, if you weren't a fucking wide receiver.
Oh, then don't fucking matter.
Tight end.
Yeah.
Or even a quarterback.
And in that case, you just fucking tape it up. Because I just taped my shit up. And I was like, all right, I'll get over it.
Or if you're ambidextrous.
Start catching both hands. Catch with the other hand.
Yeah.
It's wild. I believe that, man. Ain't no reason.
But here's the thing, right?
Because that's some shit coaches will try and make you do.
Here's the thing.
What?
It depends on how much you love your job.
Not that fucking much. I love football. I love football when I was playing it too. But I have to distinguish it.
That was supposed to.
I know. That nigga, let me finish talking.
Okay.
Don't spill the tea.
All right.
Let me keep fumbling.
I wanted to know if you was going somewhere with that.
Yeah.
Because put the
ball up.
I was gonna say I put the bullet in the gun, but
the bullet goes back at the gun.
Not that. I was thinking about Alec Baldwin.
They told me Rewind by Nas.
Oh, that too.
But yeah,
a lot of people getting shot.
There's a lot of things. It is according to how much you love it.
Oh, we need to unbury the Alec Baldwin story. I haven't heard about it in a while. I'm gonna do some research.
You gonna research it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That means I ain't gotta do it. Good job. Look at you. Look at you being amazing co-host. Actually doing shit.
He shot somebody.
Yeah. Antonio Brown wants off field. But that is true. Next thing about the love specifically. Should you love working where you work? Or should you like just enjoy it to the extent that you want to?
It depends, right? professional athletes in particular.
Yeah.
They have to do what they do constantly.
That shit is.
And if you don't like it,
I'm not fucking doing it.
Then why are you doing it?
Yeah.
The money is not worth your actual happiness as a person.
Yeah. Referring back to the Antonio Brown thing, he clearly likes playing football.
Yeah, but the fucking football industry clearly does not like him.
Yeah, I was finna say, I was like, because ain't no way. He already had millions of fucking dollars. He could just sit back, chill, and not do shit. But no.
And I feel bad for him now because it's when I'm not gonna call him a kid because he's a grown ass man.
Yeah,
but it's an analogy. It's when the bad kid starts to behave. Is when the teacher doesn't have any more patience for him.
Exactly.
They let all that other shit fly, but as soon as the bad kid's like, you know what, I'm gonna turn my life around,
and then starts actually standing up for certain things that aren't right.
Yeah, and then starts to do the right thing. Couple months pass, not bullying, turning his homework.
Yeah.
You fuck up again, boom, big trouble. What?
What? It makes no sense.
Nigga, I could have sworn I proved that I was trying to get back on track in the last few months. And then now that I made another mistake that had I not been trying to do better, y'all would have let fly.
Mm-hmm. But no, you've changed, you know. I knew you're just the same as always. I was like, nigga,
that kills me.
What do you mean, nigga, what?
Because people can change.
People have shown to change. Give them at least 2 chances. After 2 chances, then it's all up in the air.
I'll show you how people change. I used to be bad, horrible. I used to be like a shithead. I also used to be antisocial.
Yeah.
Now I run a podcast, and I'm the announcement clerk at my church.
You are?
Yes.
Holy shit! Look at you go.
Things change, Larry.
Things do change. And you just gotta. It's wild because I'm like, Antonio Brown has he was doing good.
Yeah,
that nigga. Because I haven't heard him in the news for like a while. I was like, okay, yeah, see that
good
nigga.
Little minute.
See that nigga, because nobody wants to broadcast you whenever you're doing good shit. And that's one again. We can also talk about that. The news only perpetrates most of the bad shit that happens.
Unless it's a fucking meteor come out of the sky.
Yeah. At that point, that was just lack of
giving a fuck.
Giving a fuck. Yeah, that was different. I'm saying that was very different. That was wild. That was wild. Dastardly, in vain, under gain, Rogaine.
Okay. Next.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're talking about. We're going to talk about. Oh yeah, I believe. We're talking about love working. I want to love doing my job.
I forgot we were on that now.
Yeah. I would hope that I like doing my job enough to where I want to go there and actually enjoy it because I want to do shit that helps people.
Well, Larry, here's the thing, right? And one thing I've learned in where I work at from the people that I've spoken to, right? Mm-hmm. You can love your career, but your job is up to you.
Yeah.
Because your career is what you do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Your job is where you do it. Your career could be for you, but your job could just be like this ain't for me. I just wanted to say that. You can like one and not like the other. You can like where you work at, but what you do there, it could be horrible.
Yeah.
And it depends on how the love for one weighs against the other. That's how you decide whether or not you're going to work somewhere.
I agree with that.
Hold on. I'll be back.
What you about to do?
Bathroom.
Oh, okay. But for me, I mean, I'm never going to do anything that I don't love. I don't like to do. It's just like, for instance, with football. I used to play football for 10 years. Got to college. Well, first I broke my hip for senior year. Ain't play that year. Got to college. Started off doing good. I realized that I'm just not into it like I used to. And that is okay. You can just stop off. Luckily, I had the opportunity and was smart enough to get scholarships for the same school I was going to. Anyway, I was a walk-on to begin with, so I wasn't really dependent on them, thankfully. So I would have a choice in deciding whether or not I want to leave the football team or not. And that was my decision. And that's perfectly fine. You know, hopefully you have those opportunities. If you don't like doing what you don't want to do, then I suggest that you find a different avenue or work in that field until you are able to do something that you do love doing. Because you can't just sit there and have your career in something that you are not passionate in. Because if that's true, you're going to make it bad on the people that you were trying to help or the people you are making stuff for. You're going to give them shitty stuff because you're clearly not into it because you don't fucking like where you're working. That's why half of the people that work in fast food jobs who don't want to fucking be there don't treat the job like it's shit because you know what? They don't want to be there. But yeah, you know, you just have to find things that you love doing and keep on doing it and figure out what you want to do. And it's okay to not know what you want to do at first, especially if you're young. If you're like 25, I'd hope that you have like a somewhat grasp on what you want to do. Like sit and think about it, sit and ponder on it, sit and pontificate on it. You know what I'm saying? Like pontificus. But I don't know. It's just something you have to figure out on your own. I can't give you the secret to it. I can't give you the fucking hidden recipe, the secret recipe, whatever the fuck, you know. This ain't no Krabby Patty, nigga. You just figure it out yourself. Figure out what you like doing. If you don't like it, drop it. If you whenever need be, or use it to get to where you actually want to be. For instance, I like helping people. I've known that for a long time in my life. I like helping people, making them feel happy, making them feel better about themselves. But I didn't know in what way I wanted to express me helping people. At first, I thought it was a surgeon. Didn't work out. I don't like going to school that long. And also like talking to people, expressing to people. Then I thought it was being a doctor. I don't like being a doctor that much. It's not hands-on enough. And it's a lot of sick people. Then I made the decision that I wanted to be either an athletic trainer or physical therapist. Athletic training for...
I feel way too sexy to go unprotected.
Okay. Athletic training or physical therapy. First 4 years, athletic training. If I want to get my physical therapy, which I'm going for, I'm shooting for physical therapy now in college, then I can do that. But you have to have a plan set out at least. It also brings the same thing. Don't go to college without a plan at minimum. After the first year, you have to at least have what you mapped out because you can't get no fucking degree in general studies. That's for damn sure.
You go to college without a plan, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, I ain't about to be giving these niggas my fucking money if I don't know what I'm about to use it for. It's
like riding around town with nowhere to go.
Exactly. Unless that's how you meditate or something or like calm yourself, ain't no point wasting your gas money.
But even then, you got a route.
Yeah, you know where you fuck you gonna go, or you pick a fucking direction.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I go on my drives, I pick a cardinal direction, north, south, east, or west. I just start driving. Oh. I remember one time I ended up in fucking New Orleans. I was like, well, time to turn around.
I get on the interstate.
Just get on the interstate, start driving.
Double the speed limit.
Okay, now, all right.
If I make it home, then maybe today wasn't too bad.
Fucking wild. But yeah, what the fuck you want to do? I ain't about to be giving no nigga my money and not know what the fuck I want to do with it. Cause I can
literally deny that off the basis that my car does not go double the speed limit.
It can't. On the interstate especially, it definitely can't.
That's crazy. We heard you go. Nigga, my car taps out like 110, 120.
It's just wild. But yeah, I was just telling them about doing what they love, not what they have to do. I mean, some people realize that early, some people realize that a bit late, but bro, hey.
Some people are happy homeless.
What? What the fuck?
Oddly enough, that's true. Some
people are happy homeless. I don't have a home. I travel. Mm-hmm. I get around. Little sleeping bag. Life is good. Now, if those people can be not content but happy.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the resources, you'll be happy with something.
You could be happy with nothing. The homeless people done proved it.
Yes.
Nigga, all they got is they fucking dog.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. And sometimes all they have is their dog and a tent, and they are some of the most content people I have ever seen. You see niggas that are working 9 to 5s, looking like they're dying, and they don't want to be there. I was like, why are you doing this? Unless it is on your pathway to do some shit that you want to do, then I ain't about to be doing that shit. Because I made a decision a while back. I was like, I'm either going to make money for myself or do something that I love. And currently I'm doing both. I resell shoes. I invest in stocks because I like doing that. I like looking numbers go, whoa, up, down, crazy.
He's fucking retarded.
Oh no, I'm probably like an ADHD real shit. But I ain't about to let them give me that fucking medicine. But yeah, just find something you love. Speaking of that medicine, you know how fuck that medicine is? That shit is one chemical away from being crack.
What?
Real shit. That
ADHD medication?
Yes.
Are you fucking serious?
That shit is about one to 2 compounds away from being methamphetamine
Larry,
crack.
you are joking.
I'm not joking.
Larry.
Crack is not that hard to make. You can literally make crack probably with some ADHD medications.
We're going to jail just for saying that.
Because I was having a conversation with two people that have ADHD and have taken it as a kid, and I was like, yeah, that shit throws you off.
My coworker and I, Jack, who you've spoken to,
yeah,
we talked about the difference between us being on our medicine and us not being on our medicine. And I told him, I said, man, had I not gotten off my medicine, I would not be who I am today.
Exactly.
There was no personality. I didn't eat. You know what I'm saying? I slept all right, but I was just boring. Like I was a robot.
Yeah. Just fucking. Like,
those medicines are not good for kids.
Like dead on the inside. I was like, let that nigga roam around. I'm sorry, no.
You know,
let that nigga go.
Hold on, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
All right, cool.
School is shit.
Yeah, I would say Adderall is nothing but mixed amphetamine salts.
School is shit, Larry. You expect a little child to sit in a classroom setting for 8 hours at a time?
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Nigga, I fucking hate that shit. Like a kid?
Like, I'm thinking about it now. What if we didn't have ADHD? What if we were just kids?
That might have been the
thing.
Because
ADHD is more of an attention thing, and I kind of still have that a little bit resonating with me. But as far as like being active, that's just me being hyper.
Mm-hmm.
That's a child being a child.
I believe that is why they made it more stricter to what considers ADHD. Literally not being concise or like moving on to different topics when you're like supposed to be like sitting paying attention. That can be considered ADHD or loss of train of thought quickly. Because being hyper as a kid don't mean shit.
Easily distracted. No, I was just up and about.
Yeah.
But that might just be what's the ODD also as well?
That's not a thing.
What
anymore.
Is it?
ADD, that's not a thing anymore.
What were those?
ADHD and ADD?
Yeah.
Yeah. ADD is a subtype of ADHD. So it's all under one umbrella. At least this is what my psychology teacher taught me.
I say school is shit because it's literally a meme. A school will say drugs are bad, but give kids crack for not wanting to be focused.
That's true. And it is
and wild. I'm gonna be against that forever because I was one of those kids, and I had no idea what I was missing out on. Larry, I was not eating.
That's not good. And that is the thing we talked about. It was a while back. For Frankie, shout out Frankie. He was on some heavy doses. I remember he said like from 7th to 8th grade he was taking 50 milligrams 2 times a day.
Have I talked about my weaning process? After you talk about that, I'll tell you what the fuck it was like for me getting.
No. He took 50 milligrams 2 times a day. Then they upped it to 80 2 times a day. I don't think you understand, but that is a lot.
That's a lot of drugs.
That is a lot of fucking Adderall. That is an obscene amount. Just to no. And you upping that every year. I was like, man, that's a fucking.
You're causing a dependency.
That's a big dependency. Yeah, let that nigga live. Fuck, shit. And I was like, let that nigga just do what he want to do. Let him tire it out.
I'm gonna tell y'all niggas what's up.
If you ain't destroying shit, I ain't gonna be mad.
I'm gonna tell y'all niggas what's up with this ADHD medication. All right, I'm there. I'm on it, right? And I'm like, not fucking like I'm not a kid. I'm a robot. I'm not eating. I'm just bored all the time. You know, come home, play the game, just whatever, man. As I get older, I'm like, Mama, I'm not. Something don't feel right. Mama, I do not like taking medicine. As an adult, even now.
Yeah, we can't stand.
We don't like medicine.
We don't like medicine. Not a lot of people in our family like medicine.
Larry, nigga had back surgery.
We don't be taking that shit.
Here are some painkillers. Nah, I'm good. But sir, this is gonna hurt. Nah, I just don't want it.
No, good.
In my mind, I seen Eminem get addicted to pain pills. I don't want that. That's in my mind, though. You know, so I just what? Because that's all it takes. It's for you to get a surgery or have a serious event in your life, and it's, oh, I kind of need these to feel normal again. And then after a certain point, it's like, no, I need these to feel normal. Like,
yeah. And that it's hard to wean
why
off of them.
Why even pick that fight when you could just say,
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
So I'm going. I'm like, Mom, I don't like taking medicine no more. I kind of want to get off. I want to come into my own. She's like, okay, cool. I'll talk to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to him. They was either, I get the story mixed up sometimes. They were either going up or they weren't going nowhere, or they were going down really slow. And mom was like, they gotta wean you off it, Damonte. And I'm like, you know what? They fucking trying. And she's like, let them wean you off of it, Damonte. I'm like, man, whatever. I waited until I gained the trust to not have to be checked to see if I was taking the medicine. I just stopped.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. You just stopped taking it.
I just stopped, my nigga. And if we've had this conversation before, cut it out the pod. Because I'm pretty sure people don't want to hear this over and over again. A nigga just stopped. I said, fuck this. I don't want to do this anymore. Mama called me to the room one day and was like, last time you took a medicine? I said, it's been about a month.
How'd you feel?
I felt better.
No, I mean like in the week and a half to 2 weeks after you stopped taking it.
I was feeling okay. Because I think it had something to do because I didn't like taking it and I had a disdain for it, and I wasn't taking it every day. I would miss days. I'd miss a day here, miss a day there. It wasn't completely in my system, but it was there. It was always there.
Yeah.
You're asking about 2 weeks because that's when it started to flush out.
Week and a half.
It was kind of gradual. I just was feeling better. Like I was eating a little bit more. I didn't understand the hunger though. Everybody thought it was because I was getting old. I was becoming a teenager.
No, that's not what happened.
I'm eating more. I'm loud. I'm lively. I was like, what the fuck is going on with Damonte? And I'm like, but I feel like I was starting to gain control.
C9, H13, N. Okay.
Because the thing about what?
I was right. That shit is about. It's literally 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens off from being meth. That is a compound. That is literally an H2C. That is absurd. You're telling me you're giving these kids damn near all you need to do is just add a fucking compound and there it is. It's meth.
Well,
I'm gonna finish your story and I'm gonna read them out to you.
The thing about being on those medicines for a while is that you don't really know who you are. And you don't know how to control who you are. Because the medicine does that for you. So when I got off of it, I was like, I'm a new person. I feel different. Yeah. But I also need to get control of this person first before I get in trouble and they try to force it back onto me. And here we are. Personality started to kick in. I want to say psychosis, but people are going to take me seriously when I say that. People started to notice, Damonte is different. And after a while, it was like, no, Damonte's just different. Leave him alone.
He's just himself.
He seems to be comfortable. Because if you keep pumping these kids full of drugs, they are literally never gonna get better.
They're not gonna be able to.
They're going to
They're going to be heavily dependent on.
I did not wean off. I stopped taking the shit.
You stopped it.
Now I'm not saying every kid should stop taking the shit.
Advise your doctor, please.
Yes.
Advise parents that want the better for you.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Like they go, give the kids medicine. No, nigga.
Let them niggas live it out.
Let them figure it out for themselves.
You know some wild shit. They probably, if I would have came to my father like, hey, I'm having trouble, he probably would have put me. It's wild because I've been a wild kid. I'm a calm kid, but
I'll give you a perfect example. Antoine.
Yeah.
Antoine had ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they didn't want me to have to deal with him while he's up and about and around and things.
Yeah.
He was taking it for school, and on weekends he was allowed to just all out do whatever. But whenever he would come by me, they was like, give him his medicine. And I was like, no,
we ain't doing that.
And she was like, why not? And I said, if I'm going to deal with Antoine, I want to deal with Antoine. I don't want to deal with some kid on some drugs.
Some drugged out kid.
And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, TT, I had ADHD, and I did not like being fed those pills. I wouldn't ask a kid to do that to themselves. And she was like, huh. I was like, yeah. And he would take his medicine. Antoine was a headache at times.
Yeah.
And I say that because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And he's not going to do shit because he's scared of Madison.
Got your own guard dog in here.
He was a headache at times. But no matter how much he didn't listen, no matter how much he annoyed the hell out of me, I always thought to myself, I have to be patient with him.
Yeah.
Because I was him at one point. I was him. I sympathize with kids with ADHD. Like, I don't look at ADHD kids and go, this nigga needs to calm down. I look at him and I go, hey, man, I understand. You want help? I'll explain to you what I did.
Okay, don't just tell him. Just stop taking that shit, nigga.
No, not that.
Okay.
Not that. No. Because I see ADHD like a beast.
Mm-hmm.
You got to grab that motherfucker by the horns. And you could either stick it right in.
Or what are you about to do? What are you about to say?
Or you could ride that bitch to the sun.
Okay. Into the sunset. Into the sunset. But yeah.
But either way, you got to get control. That's all I'm saying.
Control of it.
And if you medicine does not allow you to get control.
Now, if you have schizophrenia, take your damn medicine.
Oh, please take your medicine.
Take your meds.
You are essentially harming yourself mentally
if you don't take that medicine, bro.
You are making it. Oh man.
Whew. No, because being in Psych 101, you learn the shit that the side effects or the like.
Now I hate to say ADHD kids don't take your medicine, but schizophrenics they
need that.
Like, my heart is in pain for them because it's like that's not something you can control.
You can't do anything about that.
Like, at least with ADHD, you can gain a better understanding of yourself, and you can, you know what I'm saying, do your breathing and calm down and whatever.
Yeah.
But no.
It's one of two things. There's
not saying y'all don't stand a chance, but y'all need the medicine weaning.
Yeah.
Thing.
No. They have to be on
all the time.
A good yes.
They don't get weaned off.
Nigga, okay, let me put it like this. Schizophrenia is symptoms include there's active and passive symptoms. Or was it negative and positive, I believe, in Psych 101. If you go to class and you'll figure it out. But one of the symptoms is like a grandiose sense of self, God complex, inferiority complex. But
sociopath.
No. The negative symptoms is where it is like detrimental, because no. Those were the negative. It was something, but I can't give you list all symptoms. Auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations, like visible. You seeing shit.
On my way to tell my best friend about my new schizophrenia medication.
Yeah, like you hearing shit, mainly hearing
that's
stuff.
That's a crazy meme. I didn't understand it until I knew what schizophrenia was.
Yeah, I was like, that's not true.
No, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
The joke about looking for trying to tell my friend about my new about me trying to tell my best friend about my new schizophrenia.
Oh yeah, no one was there,
but I can't find him.
Yeah. I was like, that wasn't.
That means it's working.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's a good thing, but it's wild. And I was like, I hope to God I don't get that when I hit my 20s, because that's when it starts taking effect. You're late to mid 20s. Schizophrenia, yeah. You don't get, I mean, it's in rare cases you get it like in 18, 19-year-olds, but it's usually 25 to 29.
Larry, you're scaring the shit out of me.
It's fine. It's a very low percentage, but it's wild.
I'll explain to you after the podcast why you're scaring the shit out of me.
Okay.
Not right now, because I don't want people fucking trying to diagnose me over the podcast.
I also have other things that we must discuss after the podcast, you know.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but it's wild. It's fine taking the pills. That as far as they concerned, like, it works for them. It's antipsychotics. Fun fact: they put my father on antipsychotics.
But it's not meth and crack like the ADHD kids.
No, that shit'll throw you on your ass. Not like the Adderall and like methamphetamine shit.
People take Adderall. It's
yeah,
crazy to me, man.
No, but I mean, like, cause okay, put it like this: my father, they give him like, how do I put it? 100 milligrams. What is it? It's a horse pill, basically.
Well, I'm thinking about the fucking people take Adderalls for like college and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think they understand that some people are getting pumped with this shit.
Yeah, like day by day.
Yeah, like every day. Wake up, take a mess. Wake up, take a mess. Wake up, no, nigga.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to jail doing something that I wanted to do than to be miserable popping pills all fucking day.
Yeah. It's wild, though. Shit's just crazy. And it's just crazy because my pops, he'll literally sit there and tell me, he's like, they be giving me these pills. I don't be fucking taking them. No, fuck that shit. You see how big these pills is? He was like, if I took all these pills they give me, I'd be taking about 20 pills every day. And I was like, yeah, don't be.
Your dad's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, he takes the cholesterol pills and some other pills for pain. That's it. He's like, no. Because the fucking, you know, the antipsychotics I was talking about?
Yeah.
300 milligram horse pills.
No.
And he is supposed to take those twice a night.
No.
And I'm sitting there like, what? Because he's taken a quarter of one before. And when I tell you he was knocked on his ass, he didn't do a damn thing that day. And my dad's pretty damn active.
Tell him to get a couple of them.
No. No, because my sister takes the same thing for her anxiety. And she has a 50 milligram, which is like a small ass
We're talking mental
pill.
health now. We were talking politics last week. Now we're talking mental health. Week before that, we were... What were we talking about?
Just slandering.
It was mad serious and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, Larry. We're getting older. The podcast's starting to gain a little weight.
Gain a little weight. We've only been doing this for a year.
Oh, believe me, though. We're going to talk about 3 little letters that get my blood boiling if we have time.
What are we talking about?
Don't say it, but...
Does it start with a C?
No.
Oh, no. We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
Let you cool off for a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to bring that up on the next episode. But yeah, it was interesting to talk about drugs and things. Oh yeah, I need to show you the chemical formula of methamphetamines and amphetamines.
Ivermectin.
Come here.
No.
You can look at it. All right. I know you don't know chemical structures. I do because I took a fucking class.
Letters and lines.
Letters and lines. Yeah.
I understand.
This is methamphetamine.
Uh-huh.
Okay. C10H15N. That's the chemical name. And this is Adderall.
What the fuck?
It is literally missing only one
It's that
more
one H
bond.
that was up top, right?
Exactly. The one H and the 2 C's. That wait. Yeah, C10H15N. Adderall itself is C9H13N.
Larry, that's not good, man.
It's one thing off. I mean, it does change the structure of it a lot, but that's...
They're giving kids crack.
Here it is. This is the perfect thing. This is show you exactly what's missing. It's literally missing an H. That's it. and then it bonds and boom. There you go. You got Adderall.
That's a real problem.
It's crazy. It's wild. I never understood. Because I thought he was joking when he said that. And I was like, no.
You know why?
What?
Somebody's making money off of it.
Definitely. They can make money off of meth. They sure would hell start selling it. That's why I'm surprised they ain't do it to weed yet. That's what surprised me. I was like, huh. So you don't want to legalize weed?
Because you don't need a factory to make weed. That's why. It grows like a regular plant.
It's wild.
You need a lab to make crack. You need a factory. I mean, you need a lab to make meth.
Check Walter White.
He had a whole fucking lab.
Oh yeah, true. He did. I remember the first episodes vividly. Nigga did that shit in the back of a RV.
You need a lab to make meth. You need a kitchen to make crack. You only need a pot and some soil and some seeds to make weed.
Yeah, I've had plenty of teachers be like, "Yeah, we can make meth inside the lab if we wanted to."
All you need is Sudafeds.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was like. Oh, you need some Sudafeds.
We're gonna get on the list, man.
What?
Can't buy Sudafeds because they're fucking cracking jokes about it. Actually, no. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and there was a girl, and she was like, yeah, I went to because Sudafeds is like actual medicine. What's it for? Like colds and stuff.
I believe so. Let me look it up.
She was like, I went to the store to get some Sudafeds, and I picked it up, and I go, haha, they make meth in this. And the guy at the counter was like, please don't say that. And she was like, why not? And he was like, because if you reference the fact that Sudafeds can be used as meth, I can't sell it to you anymore. Yeah. And she was like, what?
Pseudoephedrine.
Yeah, Sudafed.
Cough, cold, non-narcotic combos, cough, cold. So it's Allegra. Holy shit. What? I forgot about that.
She literally could not acknowledge the fact that Sudafeds is made to make meth.
Sudafed. That is absurd. That is hilarious.
How much time we got?
Sudafed, pressure and pain. You're going to make rest. How much time we got? We're at 1:22. Probably going to end it in the next 3 minutes. Or if you want to end it now, we can.
Yeah, if I don't fucking care, Larry. What could we do in the next 3 minutes? Besides, I don't know, Madison biting somebody, or I don't know, me fucking, I don't even know.
Matter of fact, we're going to 1:30. You got 6 minutes. We're going to talk about stop blaming all the shit on the school system.
Is that an attack on me, Larry?
No, I'm talking about high school, junior high. We didn't have a choice but to go. Okay, what I'm going to say is you can blame the school system.
You say what
for
you have to
thing.
say, and I'll tell you what I have to say.
Okay, you can blame certain things on the school system, like bad things to learn, like not good things to learn. What you can't blame them is on you not listening to what they're teaching, because there's good teachers in the horrible ass school system that Louisiana does.
That I thought you wanted to have a real conversation.
A real conversation about what?
You and this pitter patter bullshit.
Pitter patter. Okay, say what you want to say, and I'll rebuttal.
Hour and 35.
Sure.
School teaches us the wrong shit.
What do you mean?
Name the subjects.
Math.
Necessary.
Science.
Not really.
It's necessary.
To some people.
You'd be surprised how many people don't know how to do simple shit.
The details of certain things.
Chemistry, you can take that off, sure.
Yes.
Everything else, you need to.
Math. Algebra. Not necessary.
Yes.
Not to everybody.
That's because you don't use it.
My bad. What level of algebra are we talking about?
We're talking about algebra 1. The beginning basics. Trigonometry, not needed.
Actually, what was trigonometry again?
The study, it's algebra for triangles. That's the basic gist.
Well, okay. I'm a welder, Larry. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what I needed to know from school. Some algebra, trigonometry, geometry, a little bit of science. I take history, social studies.
Yeah.
Civics, American history, the way the world works. You know what I'm saying? These things are important.
Yeah.
But we need more than just those things. And those things need to be better.
What do you think we need more?
Money management.
We had that class.
It wasn't standard, though.
That sounds like a you problem.
No,
because there's certain things that you can't You have to make a curriculum for all these people. It has to be standardized. Yes, they give you these options. Like, hey, if you want, you can take this elective.
Honestly, I don't think that was an option for me.
It wasn't?
No, when they gave us the sheet to pick classes. I mean, personally, it might have been optional my senior year, and I wasn't picking up no electives because I found out that if you pick up a class your senior year, you have to pass it, or else you might not graduate.
Yeah,
I wasn't taking that chance. I wasn't taking what I need. Hell, I think I tried to get welding my junior year, and they fucking canceled the class because they didn't have enough people sign up for it.
yeah.
I went for psychology. I think they canceled that too.
Not enough people went up for it. But you don't need psychology though.
The money management. I just wanted to learn about psychology. I wanted an elective.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. The money management, that's necessary.
Money management necessary.
Taxes, necessary.
Do I think they should make it standardized? Yes. But they give you the option. It's just that most people either don't know about it or they don't care enough to do
things that I had to learn as an adult.
Yeah.
I don't know. How to behave at a job. It's hard to separate things because, like, you could say, I don't know, job, environment, like behavior and things. I want to say ethics, but it's not ethics.
Just etiquette.
Etiquette. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's job etiquette. Things. How to take care of stuff.
Yeah.
Cooking, nigga. But I think we had home ec. But
yeah, we.
Home ec wasn't. I don't think home ec is what it used to be.
What do you mean?
Didn't home ec used to be just like cooking classes when
that's what
our parents were in school? Home ec is more than just cooking now, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. Home ec is like
I'm pretty
taking
sure
care of children.
Yeah, taking care of kids.
And everything.
And you can't teach somebody how to take care of kids. It's something you got to figure out.
Teach them how to feed and clothe them. Start the bare minimum.
Larry, if you can't do that just off the strength of basic knowledge, then maybe you should get a
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Money management, taxes, mostly money.
Yeah. And it's weird because I sit and be confused when people say they didn't learn that.
Civil liberties.
No. We learned that in civics, don't we?
Probably. I don't know.
Unless you weren't paying attention.
No, I think to me, civics was mostly how the government works.
Yeah. What do you mean by civil liberties?
Your rights as a person. Things that you should know as an adult.
That's in civics.
You sure?
Yeah, I am 100% sure about that part. Because we go over the civil rights, the freedoms.
Not just the Bill of Rights, Larry.
But those are the civil liberties.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
That's literally what you're referencing. I was like, yeah, freedom of speech, freedom to...
No, but you're talking about general things. I'm talking about, like, get a little more specific. How does it work to be... How does the court system work? And
what do you... That...
No. When I learned about that, it was too general.
Talking about the judicial system?
I learned Supreme Court justices' laws.
No.
Right? To me, what I'm saying is, what's it like to go to court? What's the process of getting a ticket like?
Okay.
Things
that's too specific.
That's a part of life, though. Because when I got my first ticket,
yeah,
I didn't know what the fuck to do. I had to go to my mom. Mama, what do I do with this? She said you could either go to court or you could pay a ticket. It doesn't matter.
I also feel like it is partially up to the parents to teach certain things.
Yes, we also have to stop. We also have to stop using school as a daycare.
Yeah, because like put it like this: the school is supposed to only have for you like 8 hours or something. What about those other 3 hours? Well, then that's where the parents come in. At least teach.
Well, here's the thing, right? School, work, parents work.
Yeah.
Parents don't be feel like bothered with their kids most of the time, especially as teenagers, because teenagers get irate, and it's just problems between parents and teenagers. But
yeah,
as far as I know, most of the time it's that nobody wants to sit down and either have a discussion
and talk
or be patient with each other.
Yeah.
Because, okay,
I don't understand.
One of the main things that me and Miss Cardi always talk about is Damonte. Nobody truly understands the gap between children and adults like somebody in their early to mid 20s. because I'm fresh out. I'm not fresh out. I've been out of high school almost 4 years, but I also can look at a teenager and say, I understand.
Yeah.
I can also look at an adult and say, I understand.
I feel your pain.
But that's also because I have cousins that are still in school.
Yeah.
And I have coworkers that are old enough to be my parents.
Not for me, sadly.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see both sides for what they are.
Mm-hmm.
I understand kids. I understand adults. So I think we need to, in the school, kind of bring an understanding of adulthood into school.
Understand.
Just a little bit more. That's all.
I can see that. Yeah.
The responsibilities of an adult.
Make money management a mandatory thing.
Yes.
Even if they don't pay attention. There's certain things that people... No. Because I remember certain things that people complain about. And I'm like, you learned that in school.
Matter of fact, I got you.
I remember getting taught that.
How about this? How about we take a class?
Yeah.
Because you can't stretch one thing out too much. Mm-hmm. We take a class. Adulting.
Sure. Senior year.
Bill management. Taxes.
I already know. I knew how to file taxes at junior year.
You learn all these things.
Everything.
Cooking.
Okay. Now, I feel like that's some shit you should learn on your own.
Grocery list management.
If you don't know how to cook, then you just don't know how to cook.
Okay, Larry. Okay. Like maybe not cooking, but cook. Maybe keeping. Okay. Maybe just an ability to keep food.
Yeah.
Budgeting. Things.
Budgeting.
It always boils down to money. I ain't gonna lie. Because when I went from making snowball stand money to making welder money, I just didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm. He's like, well, that's a lot.
And then when I moved out, I was definitely lost.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Because I remember, because there's certain things that we learned, like budgeting. We don't have a full thing on it. I feel like there should be more on it. But I remember.
Teach these kids about credit, too.
Yeah. Okay, that's something I never learned.
These are just requests.
Definitely learned about.
That anybody can make.
Well, we did learn budgeting. I will say that. I can't fault them. I learned how to budget in school. You don't remember, I don't know what class it was, but I remember multiple times getting, all right, here's this thing. You have so much money, so and so amount of money. I need you to divvy this out. How are you going to use this for the next month?
I could see in a class about becoming an adult, the kids come in one day, mm-hmm. and the teacher says, guys, I want everybody to write down what kind of car they want right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this sounds like overkill, but they bring in somebody who sells cars or somebody who sells insurance. And you make the kids understand. Mm-hmm. You want this car? You give them like a fake credit score. You say, this is how much you might get that car for.
About $600 a month.
This is how much you'll be paying for this car.
Yeah. How much you making?
You got a red Mustang?
Mm-hmm.
That's a what's that, a sports vehicle?
It's
or
a sports car.
That's a sports car and it's red. That's extra insurance you're paying.
Yeah.
We live in Louisiana. You'll be paying a shit ton of money.
Extra 150.
Yes. You show people the progression of things like that, you know? How to fuck, Larry. I don't even know, man. It's just I'm thinking about it now, and it's just the things that I had to learn on my own.
Yeah.
Not only because I didn't go to college, mm-hmm. so I didn't have the extra time to figure it out. Because when a lot of people go to college, some people use it, but some people don't. They get that extra time to figure it out. I'm in college. I'm going to find an apartment. I'm going to learn responsibilities. Me? I went from working at a snowball stand and living with mama to working a welding job living with mama to working a welding job living on my own. Mm-hmm. More and more complicated as I go.
Had to figure it out.
Bills, cars, things fluctuate. Make them sit. How long we been on? 40 already, huh?
No, 136.
Okay. Make them sit down and say, how much money you going to be spending on gas? If gas costs this much, you're driving this far, and this is the MPG for your car.
That's math.
I know.
That's what we do.
I know.
No, because
you're saying that's math.
Yes,
but you also got to put math into perspective. Is what I mean.
I understand.
Because some people see math as just numbers, but no, math matters.
Listen.
And I'm also very tired, Larry. I'm talking out of my ass at this point.
All of the things you are describing have been taught. It may not have been in specific things, but I've been taught all of these things while going to high school. Maybe it's because I pay attention more than other people.
Senior year, you say everything you learn. Let's put it in context, right?
What, everything I learned?
I'm saying, when you get to senior year,
mm-hmm.
not you, obviously, because
like,
you graduated already.
Yeah, I'm just saying, already fucking out.
When kids make it to senior year, you give them a class and say, everything you've learned, let's put it into context, and I'll show you what needs to be known. So not everything needs to be known. Like history. History is one of those things that we teach you so you'll know.
You need to know.
We talked about this last week off air.
You need to know history.
History, you need to know.
Unbiased history.
History.
Let me look through that. Unbiased history. Just the facts and what the fuck happened.
Now you know. You can't blame nobody else for anything.
Exactly. So when niggas come up to say, "Well, this shit happened 100 years ago," it's just been because what's that favorite quote? If you don't know history, then you're bound to repeat it.
Yes.
And that's happened multiple times throughout the millennia of humans.
Now
it is. Yes, it happens
I told
often.
You last week, if you trust the government, then you don't know history.
Yeah, like and also repeat of COVID-19. I'm sure that the people in 1920, when the first serious case of the flu hit, I'm sure they're feeling the exact same way that we were. At least in sense of closed up fear or something.
Yeah, but our fear, we had the access to technology to get answers, and some people were getting answers and weren't saying anything, and some people were refusing to get answers.
Yeah,
but that's for another day.
But that's another day.
We're not doing that today. Basically, kids need to learn how to be adults.
Yes.
And so, even if they become adults and don't know what the fuck they're doing, they have nobody else to blame
but themselves. If they don't pay attention to that adulting class, I would love to get that and say it. If they don't pay attention to that, well then shit, that's on you.
That is on them.
That is on you, because if you were, they're going to dumb it down. That is Dummies. What is that fucking book?
Oh, Blanks for Dummies. Anything.
Blanks for Dummies. Adulting for Dummies. And we're gonna give you that class for both semesters.
Checkbook. I don't know how to work. I don't know how to work a fucking checkbook.
You don't?
No.
I don't know, cause see, here's the thing. It is different for me because I remember growing up continually being it is okay to talk with my father, to like just have a conversation about things about adulthood and about the things that I'm going to have to like experience and have to deal with during adulthood.
Tell those fucking kids how the goddamn economy works.
Yeah.
So they won't be saying, hey, things are getting more expensive, they just print more money.
That's not how that works.
You dumb fuck.
I used to think that. I was like,
things are more expensive because you keep printing more money.
How do you think the Germans had a fucking piece of bread worth $850,000? Why do you think they decided that killing the Jews was a bit more better than having overinflation? Or maybe that was just Hitler's shit, you know? Who are we to blame, you know? History is history. It's already done fucking happened.
And you want to talk about somebody that puts their money where their mouth is?
Exactly.
You make that a class, I'll fucking teach it.
I should say put
the adulting class.
Nigga.
What you got to bring in a real ass nigga who's been through the shit.
Bring a drug dealer in. Fuck it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Or bring
Sharp. That's funny. I want to see Sharp teach some teenage kids.
Bring West Side Gun.
I don't know, man. You ready to get out of here?
Yeah, I think it's time to head out.
We'll see you guys next week, man.
All righty.
It is what it is. It's been a whole lot of nothing.
It's been a whole lot of nothing.
You have a good night, guys.
You get a lot of nothing. Make sure to think on the nothing that you obtain. Hope you use it for the betterment of your own self.
Yes. Oh, for those of you who don't know, we're back at our old setup.
Yeah.
That couch shit.
It's nice and shiny.
Larry kept jerking his thigh back every time I put my hand on his leg.
Okay. Yeah. Quit it.
That's what happens when you come in wearing shorts.
Alrighty, goodbye.